Welcome back, everyone. Today we are going to learn about problem-solving techniques for the concepts of operations, relations, and properties. In order to understand this lesson effectively, please make sure that you know and understand the order of operations and how to calculate arithmetic mean. Problem solving puts all the concepts you have learned together and synthesizes them. It tests your ability to analyze pieces of a multi-step problem and to come up with a plan to solve the given problem. We can break up mathematical problem solving into a process with four parts. First, understanding the problem, then devising a plan, next, carry out the plan, and lastly, look back and check your work. Let's do a quick example that involves something we learned earlier, like arithmetic mean. Tom has taken 5 of the 8 equally weighted tests in his science class this semester, and he has an average score of exactly 78 points. How many points does he need to earn on the sixth test to bring his average score to exactly 80 points? Using the four-step process we outlined, let's go through and solve this problem. First, what is the problem asking for and what do we need to do? We are looking at an arithmetic mean question, but we are given the average, so we must work backwards. Next, let's devise a plan. In order to work backwards, we need to use the arithmetic mean formula. To carry out the plan, let's perform our calculations. 80 equals 5 times 78 plus x divided by 5 plus 1. X is a variable we need to solve for because it represents the score of the last exam. We multiply both sides by the denominator to get rid of the fraction. On the left side, we have to first add 5 plus 1 and then multiply by 80. On the right side, we have to multiply 5 by 78. Lastly, we subtract 390 from both sides to get our answer. X equals 90. So Tom needs a 90 on his last exam so he can get an average of 80. For our last step, we need to check our work. To do this, plug 90 back into our formula for x. Again, we have to multiply both sides by the denominator and simplify each side. We arrive at 480 equals 480. Since both sides are equal, our answer x equals 90 is correct. Now let's try to solve this problem on our own using the problem-solving process. Feel free to pause the video and work independently before you look at the solution. If Shakira is given 5 boxes and each box has 10 bags, how many total eggs does she need so that there are 5 eggs in each bag? If she has over 500 eggs, then she needs a truck to help her move the eggs. Does she need a truck? First, let's understand the problem. In the first question, we are asked to find the total amount of eggs. In the second one, we are asked whether or not she needs a truck to move all of them. So knowing that each bag holds 5 eggs, there are 10 bags per box, and there are 5 boxes total, we can use multiplication to figure out how many total eggs. Then we can compare this number to 500 and determine whether or not she needs a truck. Now we can carry out our plan by calculating the product of these values. We get 250 total eggs, and since this number is less than 500, Shakira does not need a truck. To check our answer, we can redo the multiplication to make sure we got the same value. Thank you for following along with this lesson. If you have any questions, email us at carabedproject@gmail.com or message us on WhatsApp.